our next episode of our street by street history of South Hobart. Today we're going to take a short walk through Congress Street and have a bit of a chat. Now as we take a bit of a walk down here, Congress Street was originally created and named again by Robert Lathrop Murray when he subdivided his huge estate here in South Hobart. Now, Washington and Congress Streets were created and named at the same time, and were named after George Washington for Washington Street, and the Congress of the United States of America for Congress Street. But we'll have a bit more of a chat about Washington Street when we get there. Now, there actually used to be a congregational cemetery on the top side of Congress Street, which is where we're walking towards now, just on the junction with Huon Road there. It was established in August 1844, and for a long time was the main burial ground in Hobart for people of the congregational faith. Now, originally beyond the city boundary, suburbia crept up on the cemetery, particularly as South Hobart became more and more popular. Now, the local residents became a little bit concerned with the health risks associated with corpses being buried close to houses and things, particularly as it was at the top of the hill and they were worried about runoff and things. Now, this being the case, the congregational burial ground was closed when the Cemeteries Act was passed in 1902, which made it unlawful to bury or suffer to be buried any further corpses or coffins in the area. Now, back in the time, disused burial grounds often became overgrown and not very nice place to be, and the congregational cemetery certainly wasn't any exception to this one. There's actually a newspaper article in 1922 which described how bad it was. It had been upkept and had discussed how kids were taking shortcuts through on their way to school on the way home and chasing each other around with skulls and human bones and things of that nature. Now, in 1926, the Congregational Church actually offered the Hobart City Council the land as a reserve, provided they paid for the relocation of the remains down to Cornelian Bay. Now, as it goes, Hobart City Council declined the offer, saying that it was too much of an expense for them. And some years later, the Congregational Church relocated the remains themselves and developed the land for residential purposes. That's it for today, guys. A short and sharp history of Congress Street. Loving these videos and the feedback I'm getting, so keep it coming. And look forward to the next one being Darcy Street. Take care. See you soon.